Now I'm in Seattle, and I can't tell you the time frame. It could have been between summers or something, one winter, maybe 48 or 50. Stan Boreson used to have his show with Art Barduhn, and it was a musical show, Before the Dog, before the Kiddie Show. And they'd hire local talent. So I auditioned for that, and I remember he was sitting there and his producers, and the advertising, the guy that did the advertised the show, and they were, I could remember they were quite amused at my act, and they said, "Yeah, we think we'll use you." So they booked me for a certain date, and that's fine, you know. I got ready. Then they called and they said, "Well, we're going to put it off a couple weeks because we want to fix the set." Well, for the only time ever in Stan Boreson's show, they built a special set to resemble something from Oklahoma. So they built a hay mow, and I was up there looking through the hay. And I did my little routine, and then I did a duet with Stan, and some other girls sang the real serious stuff, a real voice, you know. I just did the comedy, which was fun.
So you were on live television.
Well, it was in the days when it was kinescope, and the television set was probably one of those round ones.
Well, you know what kinescope is?
Yes.
Kinescope is filming off the TV.
And I don't know if it ever was filmed or
Probably not, but you were live, just live.
Yeah, there are guys back there just hauling cables just as they weren't paid. They weren't paid people. People just came and worked.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, what station was this?
KING.
King.
I remember we went down for dinner between rehearsal and the show. It was live, you know.
What time of the day was this? Did it go out?
Oh, 6, 7, something like that. Because we had dinner first, then we went. I don't have any documentation of any kind for this sort of thing.
Did they pay you?
I don't think so. No, you're just a guest. But it was fun. It was really a fun thing to do.
Did anybody who knew you see it? I mean, probably not a lot of people had TVs.
This guy from the university who sent me out on the jobs was thrilled to pieces. He said, "You were." Well, see that light fixture stand there?
Yeah.
Well, there was a post. There was a fence. They'd built a fence, and we walked up to the fence, and the post was there, and I kept dancing on both sides of the post. And he said, "We kind of had to go like this to watch you," or something. He made some joke about it to me about the fence post being in my face. But he was very amused by it. I really didn't hear much about it. Stan never told me anything. I never knew if I got a fan letter. It's the end of it. It was fun, though.